Robertson then with the corner. Again, the short one to Hodge. And Hodge went down. And Robertson appealing that the defence on Hodge warranted a free kick. And the linesman indeed is flagging for it. Robertson then with the kick in. The header from Young. Willie Young's second goal of the season has put Forest in front. 4 minutes from half-time. The referee gave the free kick, and from the cross, Willie Young has headed Forest into the lead. Proctor. A probing ball to John Robertson. Chance to run at defenders. Good cross into Bond. Half clearing away, and then from Birtles. That really is the perfect start to the second half for Nottingham Forest. Just 1 minute into the second half, Robertson here teasing defenders down the left. There'd been a good ball from Proctor that had found him. The cross only half cleared really by Kevin Bond. And look how well Gary Birtles jumped for the header, beyond the reach of Joe Corrigan. Birtles away from Caton. And then for Wallace. What a lovely touch off too. And Birtles is through here. Brilliant goal by Gary Birtles. A fine flowing move by Forest. That really was a splendid goal. 25 minutes into the second half. And Forest now have surely taken a real grip on this match now. Birtles, lovely flick on there from Wallace. Birtles going through, and driving it past Corrigan, who almost got a hand to it.
And 3-0 it ended. Another success then for Brian Clough's Forest. Gary Birtles, Willie Young and Colin Todd obviously all thriving under his management. George, I wonder, Gary Birtles is the most extraordinary story. He couldn't do a thing at Manchester United, but since he's come back to Forest, he's hit 10 goals. How do you explain that?
Well, I saw him play quite a few games at United, and as you say, nothing was going right for him, and his confidence was gone completely. He's gone back. He obviously enjoys playing for Cloughie. It's a change of environment for him, and his confidence is sky high. You know, he looks at the moment like everything he touches is going to go in.
But this manager-player relationship is all important. Who was the manager you most respected in your playing career?
Well, I was fortunate. In my mind, I played under the greatest of them all, Sir Matt Busby, and you know, I've never ever come into contact with anyone better than him in the management side.
Have you got a favourite memory of Sir Matt, the manager?
Oh, there was so many. He was very subtle with his humour, you know. Half the time he didn't know what he was saying, you know, and it came out funny. I think one of my favourites, when I was a youngster, I used to live close to him in Manchester. And in the early days, if you ever saw me waiting for a bus, he used to stop and pick me up in his car. And I don't tell him I told you this, he is the worst driver you've ever seen in your life. And in the end, it got so bad, I used to hide in the bus queue so he would drive past me.
I can't imagine you waiting for a bus. And what about Brian Clough? How would you and Brian Clough have got on, do you think, in your playing days?
I don't know. It's difficult to say. You know, he's obviously a very controversial character, and I suppose you could say I was the same. Whether it would have blended or gone the opposite, it's hard to say.
Very diplomatic answer.